It's like kind of, yeah, the light. Actually, what we would need is probably these lights off.
Turn off the lights, yeah.
In your camera settings on your laptop.
Now you can't see me.
Are you streaming?
I thought I was. I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, but yeah, obviously this is not fantastic either.
That was better with the lights on, actually.
Let's see. Oh, and it's the right size. I mean, it's flipped correctly.
Yeah.
And you know, Jack, this would actually probably be better if you slid it in front of those
Oh,
lights.
that's a lot better actually. If the camera was just up higher,
Raise it.
then it's looking straight at the TV. And if it wasn't backwards, it'd be easy to read, right?
It is. It's forward.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still backwards on my screen when I'm looking. Cool.
Now I have it.
Well, that's good.
Like the
That's
weather
really
man.
good.
Oh, now I know how the weatherman feels.
So they're using a green screen.
Oh, that's right.
Now you know what?
I know how the weatherman feels. It's like watching on Mark's screen and I'm trying to do. It's also like a 3-second delay. So,
Yeah.
Scrabble. Yeah, so if it was mounted right here, just on something, looking directly at you, because then you could be kind of like talking, presenting, and then someone else hitting you next on the slides.
Mhm.
Right.
Just like when people usually present from a stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the simplest. Or it seem simple after all this, but I think it would be simple without all the confusing steps.
You could try to stream one private and just go and see how it looks.
Mhm.
Or unlisted. Unlisted is basically this one.
So who would be answering the question? Because that computer is streaming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead and put a question in. Because the three of you are looking at it, right?
Yeah.
So you'll all see the question show up.
And Mr. Gillier, are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so all four. So if you put a question in, I think you'll all see it
So-
pop up.
So Michelle, if you put a question, Mr. Guillory, if you see it, answer the question. So really, we'll need 3.
Well, I'm thinking that actually the presenter, I'm thinking you, if you're on the screen, that's kind of the nice part of doing it live is if you see a question pop up or someone who else is who's looking can be like, oh, there's a question about this. Then you can say, oh, I see someone asked about this thing.
Yeah,
I can explain that.
yeah, that's even better. Yeah. Yeah, because,
So it comes up quickly, huh?
Yeah, do you all see his question?
No.
Actually,
I guess they did. Yeah, they did.
I see a question from the audience about my hair. My wife cuts my hair in the bathroom. Thanks, Mr. Guillory. It's nice of you to say.
Wait, Mr. Guillory, thank you. Next time.
No one does.
Oh, I thought you were saying no one does my hair. Yeah.
What do you do, Mr. Guillory? Shave it off? Or?
He wakes up and goes.
I've got you talking about like right now in the morning who does my hair.
Oh, okay.
So no one else can see. Well, I can see everybody, so we can all see each other.
Yeah, and I can see on my screen the same feed. So I would just, if I'm presenting, then I would do my whole spiel probably, and then I would look, or maybe every few slides I would like look.
I think it would still be beneficial to have like a second person or
Who could
even a
monitor.
third person, right? Like one person changing the slides and a third person is,
They need to
keeping
do
up with the questions and could like shout out, like, you know, we have a question about blah, 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 and then we can answer it.
That makes it fun too and seem more like just genuine, like you're all working together as an admin team answering questions. And
Right,
someone could jump into the screen and be like, I saw the question about this and that's what I do. Or, I don't know. You could
right,
be like personable with
right,
the parents.
yes. You know what, I almost want to do this for our teachers. We could do it for our teachers, like our new staff. Do like a live broadcast for them before new teacher orientation to test it out.
Oh, that's true.
Just so that we, like, if something goes wrong, it goes wrong with them and not like the families. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Prior to that, yeah. So maybe like on the 5th. What are you doing on the 5th?
Let's see.
What am I doing on the 5th?
I will be, for the first half of the day, I'm going to be helping to set up the AISD EDU conference, but then in that whole afternoon, I can come here.
Okay, I'm free on the 5th.
I guess your new teachers would be at that conference.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, they're at the conference. It would have to be next week. Oh my God.
Would it have? Well, there's 2 weeks between now and then, aren't there? Please tell me there are. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. there
So
are.
it could be like the 1st or something. Could do like but they don't have to be on duty yet, right? So just be whoever happens to
Right.
log in, whoever
Right.
wants to see it.
Yeah, just like a welcome.
We could see who's on.
That'd be cool.
I have we all do, have a middle school leadership institute and invite to that leadership institute on the 1st. Are we at Avid? What? Is it Aiken?
Is that the
This-
big district one?
No, this is just the middle school one.
Oh,
Where am I on the 31st? Nowhere. You and I have a check-in, so we could maybe do it on the check-in,
Oh yeah, with
like
Mike.
before the check-in, like at noon or something?
Mhm.
You want to do on the 31st, Wednesday the 31st at noon.
Let
We'll
me-
have what are these called? Live chat? Live
Yeah.
stream?
a live stream. Let's see.
What is
Call
this
it
called?
Here, I'll make a little.
A mark medium on It's a YouTube live stream. And you call it whatever you want. You can brand it however you want.
Here, I just sent you a calendar thing.
Our first live Martin Tech Minute.
There you go.
I'll do that.
It's a live. What did you do? So what that you were calling them that day? Jack, with like the.
It was
It was a tech
a
minute.
tech
wasn't it?
minute, I think. Yeah. Tech minute.
they can have the location for that invite. That's what the DVD is.
Yes.
Is that something you did for you?
No,